My family lived at the border and our village was shelled and bombed. Everything was destroyed. People and animals were dying. We had to flee. You can see us crossing the river. This is the story the cloth is trying to tell.
During and following humanitarian crises, the rate at which women experience violence increases dramatically. Armed conflict and displacement tear individuals from their communities, from their cultural traditions, from their family relationships that might otherwise promote their recovery. Common Threads uses the therapeutic impact of sewing story cloths in groups to help women heal.
When women face adversity in lots of different contexts, women come together to share their stories and to support each other and to sew their stories in cloth. The sewing itself and the telling of their stories in this way, the unspeakable atrocities, they could tell these stories in cloth and heal that way.
जैसे हम अहमदिया कम्युनिटी से ताल्लुक़ रखते हैं कि आप अहमदी कम्युनिटी को छोड़ दो वरना हम आपको मार देंगे, आपके बेटे को भी मार देंगे, आपको भी मार देंगे। अंदर ही अंदर घुट रहे थे हम लोग और किसी से शेयर नहीं कर पा रहे थे कोई चीज़। उससे ये कि बहुत ज़्यादा जहनी डिप्रेशन में भी लोग मतलब थे हम लोग, तो ऐसे लगता था जैसे हमारी लाइफ ख़त्म ही हो गई है।
They all have been, the traumatic experience in their country in difficult situations. So what you have been faced in that situation, then still now, how do you feel in your mind or in your body? What are the difficult situations?
मैं बोल नहीं पाती थी, चुप रहती थी, तो ये कॉमन थ्रेड भी करते हुए बस मैं आंसू निकलते थे, मैं रोती थी और उस वक्त को याद करती थी, लेकिन बोल नहीं पाती थी, बयान नहीं कर पाती थी कि मैं कैसे बताऊंगी उस वक्त मेरे साथ क्या बीती और क्या हमारे साथ हुआ।
Often they come in to the women's circles suffering from a lot of depression, feelings of helplessness, symptoms of severe stress and trauma. Some of them are having flashbacks, they're having nightmares, they cannot sleep, they can't concentrate, they're withdrawn from other relationships. Just being in the group itself does an awful lot to bring them out of that isolation and to build relationships of trust and caring.
जब ये कॉमन थ्रेड में हम आए, हमें यहाँ अपना आके जो अंदर हमारे मन में था वो उन चीज़ों को हमने बाकायदा मतलब पहले उन सोचने का हमें मौका दिया गया और उससे फिर हमने जब अपना प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाए उससे ये कि हमें अपने अंदर की जो चीज़ें थी वो बाहर निकालने का मौका मिला।
We try to create the safety and comfort first. We teach to the some stitches. We teach with the managing stress by own self.
We begin with games and play and helping the women to warm up to one another and get to know one another and build trust. We also do a lot of psychoeducation. What is trauma? Where do these symptoms come from that I'm experiencing? No, you're not crazy. This is a normal response you're having to abnormal circumstances.
I'm very proud और मैं मतलब बहुत मैं अपने आप को कामयाब फील करती हूँ, लेकिन ये सब कुछ कॉमन थ्रेड की बदौलत है।
मुझे पहचान हुई, अपनी पहचान हुई और मुझे पता चला कि वाकई मैं कुछ हूँ और ये मेरा स्किल है जो मैंने उसके बाद से उसको यूज़ किया और मैं अब काफ़ी हद तक इससे हेल्प ले रही हूँ अपने घर को, अपनी फैमिली को चलाने के लिए।
It's not necessary to verbalize their difficulties. I always believe, trauma often stay on our brain as a picture, so that picture can, the display through the showing needle and thread. It can be, the helpful to heal the difficulties or like a trauma.
Telling the story is the start of something. It's not just about getting the story out, but understanding the story in a new way, reframing that narrative. Once they have reduced the symptoms that get in the way of their functioning, they can go on to do amazing things. We accompany these women as they move on their journey from victims to survivors to agents of change.
The participants, they got a positive changes. Wow, it's like a magic what you did.
When women start to fight for their right, it's really the way to show that they're going through healing process.